Hey guys, good evening. Happy Sunday. To the end of the weekend is upon us. Uh, well, Granny most understood here is working on her blanket, it looks like. So let's see what she's got to rant about today, maybe.
I fucked up. Messed up. I messed up. But good thing the glass didn't break. I stuck it in the freezer so my coffee could freeze and not realizing but it didn't bust. I thought it was gonna bust. But it didn't. This is one of my favorite cups.
So it looks like she just woke up from a nap and already yawning. Wonder what those yawns are from, Lori. Maybe not from taking your medication the right way? Probably.
I hope everybody had a good day. Oh, good, honey, good. I'm glad to hear. You guys, keep in mind now, Nick Harris and Wyatt, they are someone's child, okay? They belong to somebody, you know? Besides God, they are someone's children, right?
Sniffies, eyes watering. Why don't you just take it the way it's supposed to and stop being hard-headed? And get off of Nick's ass or his front, whatever the fuck you're on. Okay? Because I don't think you realize what is actually going on there.
And here you got this fucking app wishing that these two would just throw the fuck down. So you guys are wanting the worst of the worst to happen with this visit that Nick and Wyatt, you know, my cousin's name is Wyatt. Anyway, yeah, they're, you know, people's son. And I can't blame Mariah for not wanting to be on camera because, I mean, she sees how they are. So I respect Mariah saying that, but at the same time, she should know Nick's holding her down. That is sad, though. That's, you know, those are kids, you know, not kids, but they're someone's kids, and you guys are so thirsty on this visit that they're having, waiting to see the worst happen. That's what you're waiting for. And that's sick. That's sick behavior. Just out of curiosity, I wonder how many people we scammed to get to that, you know, to that beach resort there.
It's sad that that's all she keeps referring back to. It's like no one in life can have a fucking job, money in the bank, a husband, you know, with good income. She just has to constantly think that if anyone does anything in life, they've scammed for it. They've scammed to get money for it. They've scammed their way there. People do work and have income, Lori, that they can go and do things in life. Okay? I know it's hard for you to understand because that's all your life is about, is scamming and begging and collecting from the state. But, not everyone does that. But what it shows is that you're creeping around watching their videos and what they're doing, and you're jealous as fuck.
But yeah. Bless you. Yeah, they sure do. That gives them content. It's because it gives them content. It gives them shit to talk about. It gives them content. That's what that is. They like everyone's downfall, and they like chopping at pieces, because if they get, a reaction to downfall, downgrade, they got content. That's for sure. Yep. That's for damn sure. It's, a lot of chaos, boy, I'll tell you that. A lot of wild behavior. And to all you mugs that keep texting me, you don't faze me. I ain't scared of you either. Just saying. Okay? Damn. You faze nothing over here. Trying to tell your ass.
Oh, geez. Now here's the paranoia again. Someone's texting her. She's not phased. She's not scared of you guys. Stop texting her. She's talking about someone making content or getting content from other people, where Lori's whole content is making up a boyfriend that doesn't fucking exist, showing a picture of her and a guy from a while ago or from some past occasion, and try to pass him off as the guy on the porch. I mean, that's her content, and when she's bored with that, then she bounces around from person to person asking for frappes and money, on the back end, or trying to make up narratives about Nick Harris. I mean, what a fucking life.
Did you guys find that eviction yet? Did you pull up that eviction yet? Did you pull it up? Did you find it?
If you had listened to the right people, like me and several others that said there was not an eviction, then everyone would have known there's not an eviction in the files yet. But that doesn't mean that before your lease is up that you may have another eviction. You just don't have one yet.
Did you find it? We know you're going to be looking on a daily. You waiting for that eviction. So, see, life, so, no, just, let's not say nothing. Okay, never mind. Just, and I will tell you what, I'm one of the people that did text Nick and let him know, you ain't got to text me back. I see you. I'm rooting for you. Fuck him. Let him. Yeah, that's what I said to Nick Harris. I sure did. I'm not...
I'm almost willing to bet that he doesn't know who the fuck you are, nor does he care who you are. Okay? And probably with all the text messages and phone calls that he's been getting since his number was leaked, he probably just thinks you're another fucking weirdo. And since you have nothing to offer, Nick, I don't think he's willing to even hear what you have to say. Because from what I see in just the little bits and pieces that I have seen of him, he's kind of on the same tip you are with seeing what he can get from people.
So he needs to know that people do see him. Now, he's a funny character. You gotta understand, I guess. But nobody seems to have humor or anything in their life anymore.
Yeah, Lori also thought Kim Peters was hysterical too and used to gift her all the time. She thought Beth was hysterical. It's like, all the scammers and beggars she finds just authentic and hysterical and, go follow them. Yay, roots for them. And then 2 weeks later, she's talking shit about them because she's gifted them and said things in the chat and they don't respond to her, and so then she gets pissed off and blocks them, or says she blocks them and just tries to follow them from the window like she does Gabby and Lisa, but claims she still doesn't watch them. So I guess if you don't go into the chat, into the live, you're not technically watching them, Lori. You just watch them from the window, so then you claim you're not watching them. Make it make sense. I don't know. You're still fucking watching them.
Everything's so serious.
Yeah. Oh, mat meds that you're taking incorrectly aren't holding you properly, are they, Lori? But your doctor said it's okay. Keep taking them like that? Bullshit.
So you guys, you notice my dogs, mainly Pride, goes into the river a lot, right? Here till this day, nor her or Leia have gotten sick at all from the river. They're still normal and acting normal. So whoever told me it's not healthy, it's not safe for them to be swimming in a river and the frog thing, yeah, your education's off. But I did clarify it with the vet. And she did say there are poisonous frogs, but not around here, she says.
So I Googled about the frogs, and I did post that the other day. Leia was running around with a deceased frog in her mouth, and Lori claims that she called the vet, and the vet said that no, there's not poisonous frogs in Indiana. So I Googled it and I posted it the other day in that video, and I'm going to post it again now, and also about that nasty river water. Now, in certain rivers that are clean and stuff, occasionally your dog can get in it, or if your dog has had all its shots and you know the water quality, I guess hey, it's okay for your dog to get in the water. But let's see what Google says about both the frog and the water. Now, I'm sure about the statement about the dogs being in the river was based on the dog keeps getting in the river and drinking the water and then coming home and throwing up. So that's what Google says about the river water. And yes, Indiana does have poisonous frogs.
Not around here. She says, you do not have to worry about that around here. I said, well, this is what happened. The water went down, and I guess the frog was So she picked it up by her mouth, or with her mouth, didn't eat it, but had it in her mouth. And she said, yeah, no.
Well, there's two doctors, a dog doctor and a medication doctor, that have given you wrong information, per you have said. I doubt that either one of them were even asked these questions. I don't think that your Suboxone doctor told you that you can take that medication any way you want to, as long as it's keeping you clean. I don't believe that, because that is not how it's supposed to be taken. There is a specific directions on how to take Suboxone, and you are not following the directions. So it's not getting into your system the way it is. That's why you're sitting there yawning, your eyes are watering and stuff like that. The Suboxone should be holding you at least 24 to 36 hours with no withdrawal symptoms, but seems like you have them daily. And I don't believe a vet said anything about poisonous frogs not being in Indiana. And if either one of those doctors did in fact tell you either of those, I think you better find new doctors and a new vet. I think the bottom line to all of that is that, and we know clearly, you're a fucking liar.
And they've been fine since, you guys. They've been fine swimming, eating, and putting frogs in their mouth. Yeah, they're still pretty healthy, you guys. Still pretty healthy. But I had to get that clarification to make sure, my doggy wasn't going to get hurt. She's laying right by my feet. She loved me. They both do. Oh my goodness, you guys, tell me this is not freaking cute. And that's what you call puppy love. Puppy love. Puppy love. Puppy love. Look at that girl. Fix your damn ear, girl. Fix that damn ear. Look at her. She thinks that's her mama. I am Nana. But it's your fault that I'm using this one. You ate the other one. I want to sleep like that. It looks pretty comfortable. Put my feet on somebody's belly and just go to sleep. Feels good, damn it. Woo! Alright. Smile for the camera. Or not, whatever. That's how important I am. Yo, Leia! You chewed my other friggin' phone thing, bro. Oh shit, we're almost at the end, you guys. Damn. Wow. Leia, quit chewing on her. Or not, whatever. I say girls' bed, they know what to do. Girls' bed? No, I'm just kidding, Leia. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? Look. Alright. Alright, back. Let me deal with this fucking bullshit. Ow!
Oh, she's so important, isn't she? Now she's got an important text message she's got to take care of. Wow. So, until the next one, guys.
First of all, you ain't gonna tell me what to do with my kid. My child. Hold on, you.
I don't think anyone's telling her what to do with her child since she doesn't have either one of them right now. There's not much she could do with either one of them, right? I mean, just saying.
Guys, I'll be back. Check 1, check 2.